Yes, Ghana for agro yan can ni wachi a wo si agro ye de. Ade de be di wachi no, ana wo say agro for ana say ye ti social media so ye de. The Ghana for Kumchacha fire back. Aye, Kumchacha say wo hwe de we social media for e sani gu ne so say watena ho amansu yi eyiri afa no a abra wantimi ni Yakopon ankasa ama ensu yiri no na say edu ne ho no ensu na ntwam a Kumchacha dwa rough Ghana for enya asem ketwa eti Kumchacha akeka bia kire omo mte social media so edidi na tem na Ghana for se medical ka kire wo say NDC for de omaye mu so omani ate ene wo Kumchacha wo bi ka wa asem wadwa wo Kumchacha wonya na nado wo kasa na nado anim te se de wo size no ne enne wo so Yakopon nipa wo sore wagege nkofo sika se wo san nkofo yare wo ye nsentrene ese ne enso ketua yi wantu anya nsentrene ese Ghana for bashi wo social media wadwa Kumchacha wadwa eti Kumchacha akeka bia kire eti mebo video na yere akire anso wa Ghana for mesi obi a okoyi efunu pa afri omo enso afom ni bi no na nipa de dansum na o demand sika ansa no de funu yere awma wo mu adaya nadmofo ba nadmofo so omusuro omujimi nyade enko ana guy ni sim ko yiye guy na si wasima ko yiya oje omusika Ghana fo no bi adwa se guy na wo tisim ko ampo Ghana tade na wa nre Ghana ho ana wo charge no se hwe nadmofo endis for buy a o mbefo motu omuka no mo wo yefa adwo mo yo mo disika etu madwuma ana no ya ma wo mtenya Ghana fo ana wo disika na firi mo no nadmofo a yetu omuka no musalary no oje bi Ghana fo ampanyampa ni nuane ampa guy tisim eyi ade di buy ana ema nadmofo kan ska wa edman Ghana for NDC for any maguase ana me say your friend say eniema asesi no ama ene bola pa ewo kromu no Ghana for enyansem kotwa eti NDC for ne tiam especially NDC for journalists for no omo tiam ama your friend Captain Smart so atiam bia Ghana for enyansem kotwa Captain Smart say won so ni aba ne nkofo ho aka ai ne nkofo ho aka enti wo hu se de aduru ani bre enti se Captain Smart so ai atia Ghana for se me catch us oja no ehyewa ubeba ai aduafo a warankasa ubeba me catch us NDC for so John Dramani Mahama so no ai emne beba ma omua anase journalist for so John Dramani Mahama so no emne beba ma omua be bo John Dramani Mahama ba yi Ghana for me kan nyanya 2 years crampo enne enseman kofu akeka che John Dramani Mahama Ghana for se John Dramani ye badwen ba John Dramani Mahama so ye badwen ba anko be resign ai ko be resign because uko social media so enseman kofu kan ene atie boy ne nyemen kofu di ene Ghana for awe hu pa ye pa ba wo di answer me bo video na kire no amwo hu Kumchacha wo tiem no a message se channel ni di the voice of NSawamTV se ne no first time wo me video so na wa subscribe to me YouTube channel na ide ama me we no like no share no say comment notification be na do say ide emia so se be ya anytime bia me di new video betum bia no onsa so betima ide akam Ghana for me se wo hwe enema ekoso ne no a omu a ensu yiri afo mu che omu si wa ban no wa adwen che wo say che omu si wura na so omu nyae no omu try mra ne hwe omu try mra ne hwe ba me hu adwen che wo comment section no eti Ghana for mumien ko hwe Kumchacha wo tiam na ewia e beba be ide ye ba be di hu ko mumien ko hwe mra
sabe nkwasiafo bi so kasen kwasia keka e wo social media sabe ensuo di eto a America de Canada ne aburochi na nyina ensuo tumi to ema etumi eyi nkrofo eti se na wuti social media na ensuo ato na abasofu Kumchacha so dem ne wani agye na aka ho asem se ene we nyame nipa ene nyame eyenkwase akeke etu onwa ken kwase asem nyina ye ja won man investment ensu tobrem also onwa ensuo ni be da se
odifo na twamfoni kakra kire baby a waso da ni sinsuo mana
all there be maso da no ensinsuom ansa maso da na wo malam station wa me kom ne nchen maso da na ensinsuom but gata when the chi pa emutwe on say gata no fa wa bedu malam junction filling station kase bi na so no eti de ebetumi aboa egbawe malam any area hofuo nyina no ebre bi ya na atwam no na gata kase bi da alajo ana gata no na eha alajofo pa ne area ho ɛna ɔman panyin kofoɔ ɛyɛ so wɔn sɛ de alajo gata no ayɛ yɛsɛ alajofoɔ wɔn ayɛ good wɔn ɛyɛ ha wɔ eti mɛsrɛ aban asrɛ yɛn ayɛ president John Mahama ɛne mpanyifoɔ sɛ gata no wɔn betumi ayɛ afiri gbawe soro hɔ aba bedu malam junction anka bɛboa paa anka bɛboa.
Abusia, yes, breaking news. Arawosem SC Ivory Coast. Abusia, Ivory Coast insure to amana yiri afa nipa amana ku nipa mako 59. Edionum enkron nano Ghana dey see yan recording nipa more than 25 mpo. But yet mamu Mami biasi mami di Camilo se Kulibali se Kabilo. Esi, ai, yesi, obi kunenchie 32 sen enunti ehunsusu aso enorman enuni insuyiri no. Ena mami Jimmy kan kwasiasem. Se obi kunenchie 32 ena insu eyira for my dear. Ena Ivory Coast ena ya insu kasia eyiri afọ mama nipa 59 ewidie ena omuno ku abo aben. Mami Camilla, udi wetu ahwim ze apokalito omuku abo aben musule jimisem empenifo ongoyemsan ne ba kwa nim se ne mami edi kwasasem se yo. Ne ba nim se ne mami jimisei. Ena ade ya no. So, na ne ba to nim se me mami asema ka de jimisem. Enso mami se semeka. Ena kwa yesterday floods in Ivory Coast kill 59 people. Government says Abidjan, July 1st, floods in Ivory Coast have killed 59 people. Government spokesman Amadou Coulibaly said after a cabinet meeting on Wednesday, NAR, the search is continuing and authorities fear the death toll could rise. Coulibaly said, almost rope said, enjoy yiri fango for eku omo say NAR omo enjoy yiri NAR de eku nipa 59 almost rompo say ewu no ebe doso na yete omawe mu na jimi bia begina ho say obi kuku na ntwe wususo so bone ntu so ka chem say na ntwe ekuru say ekuru na ntwe so pa na ntwe owu no onum nyasa sere wo say unya bola enstu gugatem Mami Camilla obi so ka chem say wo no ujimi no na ntwe owu enim nyasa sere no che ese unya bola fa gugatem je jimi no na bibia de ensuato ni kobrania koto asase ensu area afele kobrana ye bola eje gu gatem nanu alajo die hwe bola e match se soldiers for mu come match pass no nantwie ene be ye bola ne gu me boa mo jimi Mami Camilla jimi ni dosu wanyini manyansa ni nya adwuma ne jimi no enye bibia no so ode nkwasese na jimi kon nipa ni abre nipa di nkwasese nipa jimi no ho ama esususo so akọ affect ne nua uso se yesi na ntwe ususo so na obi di ni jimi no enkofo enja pade ase eni abra obeje na ntwe he jimi no ti ko di wadia no me pacho so se Ghana Mahama any endis voku na 2022 and Ivory Coast so nipa 59 se Ghana nipa ti so mawu no omundu 30 mpo ai and omundu 20 so enti Ivory Coast ya abobe no muku no omujimi so omujimi mo jimi ya ka tse monja jimi o na yesa na politics monja jimi o da when the ahwene no ha ya Ivory Coast Cote d'Ivoire the same thing koko issue by and Ivory Coast they say when so flood mudi jimi batawo sa me Ivory Coast for akopio onso ai amanipa 59 abusua ayarahosem onua na ode bola kotu gatene mu no want to enter the nyansa ebe ka 80% ka chame say na ntwe yakunu no ena ko ka kire onua ne say onfa bola engu gatene na ntwe yakunu owu no ena ka kire onua ne say onko to asase e won nsuom no onfele ana mo chimi sa mo chimi dodo ya maka ena mo tese obi tagi obi ena obi eye jimi na mami e wu jimi suenyansa because ade bo amoya ho mo share pebufuo obi nkasa menya politics by this issue now be catch me gina say yes obi mu kunantwie nti nantwie no so bone no ena ma nsuo ayiri enye jimisem Unyo ne bola na duko choku gata ndie entuya ma nsuo anyiri ba nantwie yakunu ena mema nsuo ayiri meboa mo se nantwie ekunu Ghana na ma nsuo ayiri ya Ivory Coast de na aba no nipa 50 na omawu abobe no mo kunu mo chimi dodo.
Jet Ghana for mo ma memre mu ha kakra na ebufuo ya aba Ghana for wo ze NDC for umagimi enya me nwanwa se yedika aka ache se NDC ni de se wako school se de na so ye professor wo ye professor kwa se wako join NDC a ni adu nyansa ndi atu gatem Ghana for hwe boy asma wo kan nyansa ba ne wom nyansa ba ne wom se Ivory Coast eni pe mimi hu sa caption se ye friend say GH1 of se Joy FM for the abeto na me say sa do be so me say Ivory Coast kura ni pa 50 something na ewu eti Ghana ni pa to of anase we ewu a enye news what the NDC for magimi o ma di bro munimi yanka muntaka wa ko parliament abeka California kwenzuo fa wo mu etigana nzuo fa wo mu a na ayede California mu omu bibi die kwenzuo fa mu etigana nzuo fa mu na ayede ba waji wa hu nyansa ensuo nyansa se krobi krada soro anu baabi bokeda fa so nzuo fa wo mu musi magimi mo kasa te se de magimi sa na haru na idrusu wa so beka se NPP 8 years pe 8 years cramp no o ma ti ban fan solve ye friends insuyi na ewo krum hanom na omu aba 2 years pa and ye beka anchi omu se omu solve insuyi wo krum ba bi se NDC for o magimi epeso mo che se dabi Ghana edi ye friends 69 years e mo 32 years ye NDC for mo che break concrete break ba ko krampa NDC for ayi no krum ha munni ba ko kram ayi no krum hanom NDC for by concrete bridge akese e de solve sa issue we munye bi wo krum hanom wo ko ye friends odona concrete bridge da kakra kaya sek on dem kofo na ye wo ba la dude ya enne kofo na ye mu NDC for dia de na mo ba ma be ye 32 years ye de o ma na ma mo e de na ma be ye na mo be ka say 2 years be mo yare won common mathematics crampo mu hu Ghana for mu de mo ma mu adwen kire ho no na ye wi a ye nkotoa so me ye hwe na ye hwe no ye be break it down na ye din hu komo etu me hu adwen kire e wo comment section ha ne hu yan point me hu adwen kire because na NDC for no ye dey e ka say I go 60 50 something e wuti Ghana for kakra bi wu a enye hwe mo aboa se mo kasa mo dwan papa mo me nkofemra.
There is a research team and what they go, a team of professors, right? Kwame, will go through their reports shortly. And they will tell you the level of losses, economic loss, on my way, a car year walk, and this car year lose because of sanitation and emco yield. Jamaica not just here. Now, from the year 2000, basically the year 2024, calculate it, from 2000, Embassy 2024. How many years?
That's 24 years.
24 years. Ghana has spent almost close to $1 billion on sanitation. Yet look at our condition. And yet now you break it down, you catch it, will say. Even the World Bank in 2018, a sponsor on my way say dear friend Garrett project. Right? $350 million are what we devoted them on my way. Yes, you used to secure 40%. In the year 2023, there were no disbursement at government of Ghana a year for that particular project. Right? Subsequently, Abayi in 2024. I mean, moving forward a year back, ABC 2026 year you woman. Even this year, disbursement to be a mile. It is securing in our haver. Right? Securing in our haver. Sikano, you should know. Where is the impact? Are we building a nation a year propel say our mind ye be building the akoyenim, and now we are just interested in merely criticizing and bringing people down? What is it that we want to achieve? What is it? Bola ya Ghana ni bia hu a na watiem ala jo bola na na egunsuo nim na efiri hefa na eba ensuo ye to ye bakayo Woko agbobulosi ne mpatemu a. Kohwede the level of filth efia eta agbobulosi. Anopa you beko hwakoto vegetables akodi wo fie. Are we saving this country? Na on my way. Mami, on my way ya yetimi. Institution be no on my way more so de oye na dwuma ye 100%. Aban dwuma e ko ben ya. Company ben aban corporation ben na or what this country a. Also no de oye na dwuma to perfection. What you need to understand is that a human error. Any human institution be no mistakes be den ebeba all that you need to do and so be correct ni akoyenim yeni yedi zoom line what to tell crew we no 30 other African countries abefadeko and then we call Nigeria the whole city of Lagos one more sanitation sem nyina a zoom line on there go and read on the internet Lagos kesiye na eda ho no. And the Cassia Crani Ghana cry yapen. A zoom lion and manage Bibia. Essa Womura. Ghana company. President Kofo Buaya in 2006. Ma zoom lion buy. Ya said that I say you zoom lion. Ya you okay there. Young Kano Crantrail. Please, respectfully. It doesn't make sense anymore. And do not F1 frame and say, look, what about the area muwa tema? Said you ensure the ball a pa baby gu. There is a bridge. I want him pattern. Said ye a fear baby gu honomono. Or no crano ye radio manager. He cannot reason say a feeling in any free for neighbor. And to young train say you benya national health emergency. And sign ye who says zoom lions one
emergency in eba.
Emergency in eba. Cholera in eba.
Yes.
Are we okay? As a people, you okay there?
After floods, the next national disaster ever a disease outbreak, either cholera and also typhoid. Because the way I knew me see kono. Vegetables na ensure a fire no. Mami na wakwa boka. Edi ni jete na akwa fan nyoma edi abano. On share ma flood ni fan ko santi. So almost start air horo ho mo beton enra no more born washing. Oh agbosi o. Ya horo cabbage ho. Ya horo carrot ho ya beton ma ye bedi. Carrot then so far no.
Ya egu atecheni mu no ensu e ba nyina sebe ejanan ni ade nyina ye den efra.
Ya born washing.
Toilet ni ade nyina afra. Nso wo wie no dwomfo ma no wo suro so mbebo kaju wo hohoro ne ma no mo wasan akoto abedi.
Odi ni sika nyina na akofa nyoma ndi aba obenden.
Let's get serious a bit in this country. Na yenya isa niema na we do in this country to bring our own selves down as a people.
Yeah, that form. Bra, me kasa bebre be sin en kwa me mattress cramp me di pie. Hwe me ba se no wagina. Hwe ne tade odigina ha ni. Me ba nie.
This one is telling us about the impact he's having following Mondays dreams, and what you'll be seeing will be her child, and she says that that's the only thing she was able to salvage from Monday's torrential rain. She says she's lost her clothing, and that's the only available option they'll be having currently for their wards. Me better me tell say uncle for me catch say bibiase. What to say?
Bibiase everything. Got
everything is gone.
Everything is gone. So because the water is passing through the window to the back of the window. So everything.
What are you feeding on? What are you eating?
The dress I wear from even our building has broken into pieces. So the dress that I wear from that day, that is the dress I'm wearing today. Even running, because when we did not patch the ground or we did not lay a foundation, everything will break down.
No, I just want to understand. Yeah. Have you eaten today?
No.
You've not got any?
No, because our everything has gone through the water. Because when it comes like that, you know, you see, you don't know how to.
So one of the main concerns we are here will be, we've seen quite large sums of this refuse here.
Yeah.
Are you not concerned it's going to bring an outbreak?
That is a big problem, because when those things things are happening, they should have come when Henry Court is there. When those things happen, you always rush into us.
You don't want to politicize
No.
But then, have you heard from government? Have you heard from?
No.
You've not heard from anybody.
No. I'm saying the truth. No.
Because yesterday we saw the member of parliament here. We saw
nobody came to our area. Nobody came, because that's what all we are saying. Nobody. When they come, they just stand somewhere and they will not even come to even verify what is going on. I'm telling you the truth. I will never lie. I'm telling you the truth. You see, so I don't know what maybe sometimes they just need our vote. When we just vote for them, then they will go and rest. I'm not saying politics, I'm not saying politics, but you see, when the time our former guy is there,
I get that point. But then, what do you want from government?
We want them to come to our aid. Even this ballers and this garbage all must be out here, so that when we don't know, maybe it will fall again. When it fall again, all this garbage will go and block at the main this thing, which is Odona, and it will return back to us. So we see when things are okay, and then we see.
The main concern will be you shouldn't be bringing this refuse here.
No. For our house, I'll be choked.
So the justification from you will be, instead of leaving it at home for the waste collectors to come for it, you are bringing it to the drain.
So that when they come, they can pick it quickly. When AMA people come, they can pick it quickly, because when it is in our house, how can they enter into our house? You see, that is why we brought it outside, so that when they come, they can pick everything quickly. That is what we are just helping. We are helping them. They also help us. That is why we brought them out, because our house is not good at all. You know, our room and everything.
Where you John Dramani Mahama? So you na. I didn't know it was what. Now when we said we are blogger na. Hey ya budu. Hey boli dia me. And so you for Ghana for what now say me a Thanksgiving and prayers. Na sa John Mahama you grab there. Na nya papa na to opposition no say we here 4 years kwa na dey Ghana ye. Na kufu ado na manso nto. MPP 4 months one. You watch it. Wait. Do I hear that? No. Hey, Bolly, dear me. Ya Budu. Yeah, chairman. Nadia says some crack. Do just a W opposite a can once more. Said the Mahama stage never dear. Munimi Hong Kong. And so for Ghana for a nipa over 12 now. Oko sit time to say, oh, then you say. And your mama said, Nano was so for be a bediacon. Was say. One no first year look at what on and Trebako say 32 and almost see no over the day. It's ya Mahama and one as Yeniana. Eh, ya Budu. Isa Zakaria. Nadia Sian Samukrani, John Dramani Mahama, or Dan Funu. Chairman, you gotta watch it. Hey!
Someone in Kanka President more ya throw by you as a bidi or my so. Not disaster I had to see. I told man for. I am qualaning penny ewu. Usha video that Miss Roya. What me won't say obi ba or penny banning quan. Akwala ya wono na watch on any mammy that was so often. Mahama so on say into or not dear. Obey Thanksgiving service. No what to nyom adenya me ase atuntu nyame because I don't want to be a case. Hey Ghana pan aye basa entre mama what for money nyina show butu na wo ye de wo pe enti say any day on my man was brabe no vice president who are your part tankanya badaye na catch the president na Debbie Thanksgiving we dear me and Chum answer. What me akojina ho ahye him handkerchief. Ghana for ye yan yakofa ba ye jijiji. Next time no samo koto aba mo be show bi odwe on man Ghana ho. Na nya omo ndwen Ghana ho. Omo ankasa personal interest ene hia hom. Hwe se de atorenchem ni bleach kakraka abo Ghana. Ni nyina Mahama so hu ye wonte na emom no wakogina ho ene ne yere di asa ene vice president di asa se bewie o my Ghana ye jejirije
mejina ha mi buafu yansi yanko dem hodam nkotwo ne ma na asai monhwa
And you know, you're Ghana. Now, Muntimin Boye, it's a BBC. Muntimin Boye, dear. Ya papa, Munsha. 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 Mumbra. Munsha. Munsha. Mumbra. Munsha. Munsha. Yes, sir. Fiti and Dura. Your bedroom in a Munsha. Monsieur said, Bia. Me brand shonu. And I didn't his hana or yarida on. A money asthma. Sorry, say anything. You were gonna for Muntimin Boye, say BBC. A yaw. A yaw. Yenina na ye votu. Emma mama. And there what ya on your so. Na say BBC. Rollins it no. Say BBC and so you for ye to me Rollins. Nende. Say BBC yen to me mama. Any new crop for a ya. Yana ye votu ye kukomotin na ye ton he. Ye hu obia. They see no ABC 30 years and son ABC 25 years in ye. And at last so nsuo no toy no ye fie ha nyina ye ma. But antimi anwre dem ti say ende ase ye bibia emu ye duane a ye be di nyina nsuo ase no aden eye boni ben a ye ntimi hu opan ni bia ntimi ampie amba jiji yakoma so ama ambe ka hwe ankyere ye kotoku na e ho no ye ntuma ne ye ntare na egu mu aden eye boni ben mpanifo bi pontimi mpie no membe juju yakoma yankasa mbe bibi pomaye obejuju nipa no kuma ye hu se yesu mudwin ye hu ana mubuye mundwin ye hu no ana afiti endura ya sroge sa bebia ye bedapo ya anya yetimi tukwa kokro bi no so nsuo yi nkrofo a omutimi ka se o mumbra ya nya hotel ha mamu munkoda na adinchi ye da nsuo no ye gina nsuo no sam ade asa ade achi ade ye boni ben.
24 hours down the line, many of these individuals and affected persons here at Alaju are still counting their losses. And it's not just about losses. Many of them are really scared about some sanitation concerns, you see, emanating from this. What you would see will be some piles of refuse from their homes. And these refuse are the aftermath and remnants of Monday's torrential rains. They are calling on government to urgently take steps in clearing the remnants from Monday's rains to prevent an outbreak of some diseases.
So yesterday even they're supposed to be here, but the length it came once, and after that you cannot cook, you cannot do anything unless you go outside and buy food. Unless you go and buy food, because we have 2 public toilets here. All the place was flooded. So even here, the water itself to drink is a problem for us. We are not too sure of the quality. Already we have issues with our water system. So the whole of since Monday, this is the place they were even getting water from to go and clean their houses and everything. And even if you have a food and this water contaminated, you cannot cook it. You have to throw them away.
Say Bola no, I was say no call. In radio, Bakuba. And I said, I no Osha attempt to push. In so no tope Obia between their core inside. And I said, yes, stroke cranny say, after winning in a no more to in a so bang. Say, I'm busy, sir, Corolla so bad. Best at say, another one so a problem.
Yes, it's so sad, bra. Say, and rap from push him. Because we are Edano. Obibe shutu na se usu obeshutu a obe 15 say first and the BS no say isonya stock epe say ankokro obe push ashem say so afan ko me push ashem nko because empe ball wa so anya ate bon fiti ase nya ball anko ufa bu ya se obe 2000 3000 and a ball contain so ban so obe ni wamba biom.
Many of these individuals are also calling for urgent support from government. They say for the past 3 to 4 days they've been without food, water, shelter and a place to lay their head.
Abonti. Ma fire ba Adam fire ni. Adam fire ni. Adam fire ni. See, you know, say a Diana Bibia, so Pabas, Hana, and but a Bibia, this guy, yet to me, did he? This I had for no boy.
Until government takes urgent steps, these individuals say they may be forced to take some pragmatic steps themselves. From Alajo, I am Stephen Mensah for Joy News.
When are we in Crawford? Me, alive or dead?
Oh, dead though.
What are you saying?
5. Yeah, 2 women and 3. One baby. Young fan is a 1 month. On do 1 month here. And the 2 boys no as about 1 year, 7 years, any 6 years. And we young fan is saying so be jay no. Now say be bow from no and obon say nkrofo e hye so na ase.
The problem I have with our government, and yet only current government, our government in the whole is always BBC here. You will see people like NADMO, other institutions coming over to share 5 million and other things, which is maybe good to some people. But me, my question I want to ask them, those 5 million making a huge sum of amount of money, can't they hire excavators and all those stuff to check on our drainage?
Kwala books ni adin na say ama nekra nkwala na ntumi anko school enti yesram ye benya books bi ni niam kakra nkwala na de be ko school edwade form e wo menuanom ma ebi fridge no de ye adwuma ni nyina say ye sika ye Ghana card nyina akọ sisi ankasa kra no ye da hotel ye because ye ni baby da enti say ye kiosk no ko enti hotel ni ye dem enti yesre aban so o meboa ye and sisi e de oba ha de baby a betu 9 crazy cry heading ti say wa se ne wa hu se de ekoso ya ene ma ne bi ni a ye hu adwuma ye ntade nyina asai de ye hye na aka anyway ti de etumi hohoro eni enti yesra aban ne Ghana mpenifo so mo meye mo ne NADMO mpenifo
try asase wa fa bia ma wo ko ha dan 2 years 4 million na se fo ye nya nti na amake also no ye ntimi nya dai enfrim no because ye to kwan se be bobla nti na amake also no ye ntimi enfrim
se se de aba ne se ka ye benya mboa na ye be free hand ma kan mu ye better because every bia no happen and I still na ye nya mboa so enfri bebia take me decision kwan de anka ombe boy na ye nya baby na be free and kwan de we are ready to go
nyama bebre egu akwan mu a ye be ya fa ho omo esisi won dan wo waterway no bafa no no ye be ye free ensani ya ko ye eya musunsha eya remshishie na sana amanfo timia na nso ayire won na won ji won ye ne omo kasa ya say yesre omo nso ni babioma omo ntunko higher grounds be hodie mo mfanye omo tena bia na no echi no nso ye ne NADMO fo akasa me member of parliament honorable Teresa Ladi Awuni ono so ta echi say ye nko aproi na informa o man man nko kasa na ye ma won ahyedin na mrepam no ono ankasa nso ebeto anamo na by that time no ya boaboa ye ho na ya to akade kakra na ya de akoma amanfo a ye train government no krampo no yenso ye the emergency asem air to form na ye the psychologist nso be krom na omoato oman manofo wo health situation after the rains
because anya majuma police for juma and I say we live for juma ba ya sha mu nyina ba mu timi juma ba so fast me me pass the dance you ona ka dem ya ma oh media ni ameka tire ti ma mo fo na say aban ni say Mr. President ya panacho NADMO fo de bia so be yi de be mba omo bo ma ye hye no mko ba sa ka mi ma dwen a nkrofo mo sigata na no ai nkrofo titi kiosk mo say video aban betu anya sase bi obebi say video de yo mo yi aje akutugu fo no No come we microphone to take yours we got an no more be land. So the bema on pose utina 20 years. No omuti tu kakra kwa akabe better. Say nya bet na no ma be hwe no waja wa. Na dey bia face problems we. Emboy. I think Mr. President Timia. So we boy ya. You should so we boy.
Una oko isuo no nipa no your ba na obema.
Ba man checking ni. Boy oyakwala. Na ni odini pio na ka obi for say odini pio ma tian fa nimpi. Odini ma chechere no.
Jet Ghana for answer how me say me be boba ku bi atro me see ewura Kofi Tonto Echo TV3 Ghana for na wo hwe TV3 presenter no me say obi nka nche wo say NDC for apesika ma so onye omadwuma ma wo mu Ghana for me mpese me de ma no beka na wo de kwode ko wa bebetie TV3 presenter no me say obi nka ncherew ese ye friend say NDC for apekakra no ani ye TV3 for so de NDC for dia na minim de NPP for kra ye nkoye no TV3 ho eno te ka che say momo de munya mu de ye no Ghana for ye ka che so munyo mu de ye mka se ye boa me so de mum ye nko ne nko hwemra ne wi a wa ma me hu wa wadwentre e wo video na ho ye de wo hwe no ma me hu wadwentre ne ye bedi hu nkomo mu me nko hwemra.
So the question people are asking is, where is the evidence of the monies that have been spent to deal with this problem?
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, the Garrett money is $200 million that first came, or let me not say came as in given to government. That was funding that was secured. But as of June 2024, almost to the end of year 2024, only 130 million had been given to the government of Ghana.
Out of the 200? Out
of the 200, as part of...
Is it the 2019 one?
What?
Because is it the 2019 one?
No. The project was secured in 2019.
Okay.
But as of 2024, the funding that had come from that 200 million was 130 million. I have all the data here.
So
I will share the report with you. Your producer can share the specific screenshot on the screen from the Garrett report. As of that time, in fact, the report I will share with your producer was produced in June 2025. As of that time, the amount that had been released was 68% out of the 200 million. Then, in addition to the 200 million, another $150 million was also secured. When you combine it, that is where you get the 350 million, that money, the figure that's been going around. Combined, 350 is only 36% that has been disbursed or has been utilized.
Where's the rest of the money?
It's with World Bank and the government of Ghana. Because you see, what people have to understand is that when World Bank say that we are giving you X amount of money or you have secured X amount of money, World Bank will not just give the money to you outright. You actually go through what we call progression, and then they release it based on performance, just like the IMF funding. IMF, government secured $3 billion with IMF. But they gave it to us in 7 tranches.
So let's assume you are saying that they release it based on performance.
Based on performance. In fact,
So
I have the performance. I have the performance tracker here.
Are you indirectly admitting that you did not perform is the reason they didn't
No,
release
actually,
the
I don't
amount
have
of
to
money?
say anything. I'll read to you what the current minister, AJ, went to the Garrett sites. The current minister, he went to the various Garrett sites. In fact, this one is May 5th, 2026. Here. On the Garrett website. And this is the Minister of Works and Housing speaking. The Minister of Works and Housing and Water Resources, Honorable Kenneth Gilbert Ejay, has expressed satisfaction with the progress of ongoing drainage improvement works in Carnation during a monitoring visit to key project sites under the Garrett project. This is the Minister of Works and Housing. In fact, I'll read the specific quote from the minister to you. According to the minister, quote, I am satisfied with the pace and quality of work so far, and I encourage the contractors to maintain this momentum to ensure the timely completion of these critical projects, unquote. This is the current minister visiting Garrett projects. So let it be stated on record that this government itself has admitted the performance of the Garrett project.
So,
but the record is this. What I want to state is, let nobody sit here that a Akufo-Addo government took $350 million and squandered it. No, that is a fat lie.
And let me get the data correctly. Did you say that you got 38% out of this?
36% out of the 350. I'm giving you two different figures. Pay attention. I said the first tranche that was secured was 200 million.
Yes.
Out of the 200 million, the specific number from the Garrett project is 127 million.
Yes, I got that.
Okay. Then another tranche of 150 was secured. Out of that 150, zero has been released.
The import of my question, the import of my question is, you're saying that you didn't get the full amount, right? Now,
the government has not received the full amount.
Aside from the Garrett project, for which you quote the minister, the current minister for Works and Housing, the question is still where the evidence of the rest of the...
I'm confused. Are you asking me a question or she's asking me a question?
No, we're having a...
Please, just a second.
Okay.
I'm asking you the question. You're saying that you didn't receive the 400% of it.
Yeah.
So let's assume that the percentages you've given us really are the amount of monies you received.
Yeah.
The question still remains, aside from the Garrett project that you're quoting the minister on, the evidence of the works that were done. I just quoted to you the 450 million of the National Flood Control Program, among others.
So see, my sister, here's the thing. Here's the thing that we all have to, please, 1 second. We all have to address our minds to. If you listen to the current minister, and then you juxtapose it with the previous minister, the argument is that to fight the flooding problem, we need between $5 to $6 billion. Okay? 5 to 6 billion United States dollars. I have just told you, out of the Garrett, we have only received 127 million.
Mr. Tonto, I'm not sure you're answering my question.
I'm answering your question. Your question you are asking me is 400 something million was spent. I am saying that if you don't put the issues in its proper context, which is what is the total expenditure we need to make to be able to completely eradicate flooding?
So the question is, out of the amount we received, we did this, we did that, we did that. That's what I'm asking, not the overall.
But I've given you some of the projects we have done. Are you saying that the 400 million is part of the Garrett project? You are saying that is a different funding,
I
no?
said it's for National Flood Control Program.
Is it part of the Garrett project? You see, let's not confuse issues.
I am not talking about Garrett. I'm just saying that, and earlier, perhaps I should refresh our memory. I gave the data about the Greater Accra Resilient and Integrated Development. Of course, that's the Garrett one we're talking about, 200. I've talked about Gamma, which is $150 million. I've talked about another Garrett additional financing, 150, Gamma 30 in 2024. And I'm asking you, that you've stated that we didn't receive all the monies, as you said. And I'm asking that the ones you received, what specific project, maybe we dredged the order, this is how much it cost us, we did this, this is how much it cost us.
You are stating specific projects that you are saying the government embarked on. What I would hope for is for you to tell Ghanaians that this is what the project was meant to do. What I responded to was a specific funding, Garrett. Now, there are so many expenditure that will go into flooding mitigation. I mean, from time in memory, how can one person, how can I know every single funding that has gone into flooding since 2025 or 2023 or 2020? I'm one person. The point is, he made a specific comment on Garrett, and I shared my knowledge on Garrett. If you are referencing other expenditure, that is a discussion we can go into. But I specifically answered his comment on Garrett. So for you to throw out a different funding and tell me that I should tell you what that funding went into, how am I supposed to do that?
The reason I'm asking the question, you talk about the need for the president to take responsibility. And I'm asking the question that, okay, within this last period, we've had monies for various projects.
What period are you defining?
We're talking about between 2013 up until
now. So
we've
that's
had
good.
money for, and I think I did mention it earlier. So the question I asked was, looking at the impact, what we saw yesterday, it seems like we didn't even do anything at all. That is a broader... In as much as we admit that the flooding issue in Accra is multifaceted.
No problem. I'm saying that is a broader conversation. But you cannot hold me accountable for every money spent since 2013, you said. You cannot hold me, Kofi Tonto, accountable for what Mahama did and everything. No, that's absolutely unfair to me. The specific request I responded to was what has been claimed that Akufo-Addo received. And I am saying, what Akufo-Addo received is not 350 million. What Akufo-Addo received is 127.
Yes, Ghana for Mammy Kakra, Kofi, Yera Kofi Tonto, on was some catch we a bomb coco, set 2028, ye bedru horror, Domudi be a bechewe, I, Diomudi be yamono, a bechewe, et moonfitine, Namon Buamunsie. I, mon social media for ye, Namon where your friend say, NPP for media, what NPP no, more muye, Mumbekisha some build duo, Amusonia that standard number, more yes, Ghana for, et Mumia Quatuaso, Nagana for, be a tremudia, a better was them, with a milk near Ria, ye bid home.
A buying big truck, Zunga and contracting, on perfect replacement. Now you say there's another company on also war either same or better infrastructure than Zoom Lions. Now onipa na odene bano this abobo yakra onibi and one is Uncle Fan Grove Wedima. No Uncle Pra no prayer or the Quago going fa or prayer best swabola and diaco a land for side and answer day. Carbon Adebeko. That is the crux of the matter. And Ghana for my Ghana for any atom. My injury, and same way MPP and this assembly. In India, Ghana put two a better MPP, which is MPP. I had into Uncle now so about Odia West. That is not value for money on the president to go find money and compensate all those and the properties, because it is as a result of the negligence of the state. The state has failed us as far as waste management concerned.
Hey, Ghana for Monsori share we nanado danko Akufo-Addo NCC depa omusi magana for na di bola bahanum awo kwalebu hanum aha na Akufo-Addo say omu ye aha ye na yemfa bola bia mbra ha na obi amfa ne bola mbra ha na wontua bibi na yemfa manage wo ho temahu ehye say wa ha na aha ya ma won say bola na agu on popo ina we na bola inti ana Akufo-Addo di ewa Akufo-Addo ha say yemfa bola mbra omu amukita bobo ye no omu di ba ha omu tuye 30 cities na na mudi hwe omu di ba ha omu hwe 30 cities na mudi hwe ba sesi ya no endis abanya ba no omu se omu fa mba ha because ni boy di 30 cities ni boy di inti because ahanum na manage by Zoom Lion and Malik Basintali say or one penny and a Zoom Lion yes agima no aha inti ya omu agu hanum no inti na omu di bola no ekogu down so ma ho and a wage omu side and a kaso side mu and a inso no ayir eko amanfo fie problem ni Ghana for where na problem no where na problem.
My two final points. Play back his tape. He says that the World Bank Garrett program is fully funded. It means no money is lost. So why did they tell all of those lies that somebody had stolen Garrett money? And today, after they have run on the back of that to win power, they confess that it is fully funded and that the World Bank is committing with them that there should be speedier disbursements. They should be apologizing for the politicization of these very sensitive programs. Dr. Baumia is not doing politics. He has rather said no politics. Rather, what we should be focusing on as a country is a state of emergency and lending help to each other. I've told you that we've just returned from donating some items that he promised, and he's even encouraging other people to help each other. Another thing I'll tell you, Ataisa hid it at the bottom. He says some 10 million and 30 million that was swept has been swept back. I don't know if you heard that. Did you hear that?
I asked him that question.
You should have asked him when it was swept. Do you remember that when this government came, They swept funds that had been disbursed to various ministries, departments, and agencies for projects to go on. They swept all of that one into the STA2, the Single Treasury Account 2. Do you remember that? You sweep the money that is available to the agencies away. The agencies are not able to do their job. And you now have to go through a process to get the money back to them. Okay. And you say that it was because of mismanagement. But they should be moving away from this politicization and this PR spin on everything, taking responsibility, quickening the efforts, and we are ready to help them to ensure that all the, may I say, oversight and attention that needs to be paid to getting work done on in some succession is done. Because we are told there will be more rains, there could be more floods. Now is not the time for partisan politics. Now is the time to roll up the sleeves, get your boots dirty, get on the ground, and help us save more livelihoods and life.
Mention one useless president ever in Ghana's history.
In Ghana's history.
Let's watch this video. So I have some 1 or 2 things to tell you. Let's watch this video.
Oh, I can say Mahama. President Mahama, John Dramani.
Don't be emotional. Don't be emotional. Do you need 2 minutes, counsel? Would you need 2 minutes break? Don't be emotional, okay?
Hey, how is this useless? Can't you see now everything is basa?
Wait. You
don't know, like now SHS is we will be paying school fees because of him. If you are going to SHS, you get me?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Is that you like you won't let us go to school again? We'll be paying. You will select some people so that they'll go to school. That's what you say.
Dang, oh God. God have mercy upon us.
Yes, Ghana for Mami si me hu wadwen kire e wo video a wo hwe nyina ho. Yes, Mami hu wadwen kire wo comment section bi a wo hwe bia Mami hu comment section ho. Na last one wo ne guy ya adwen say ye pe abanya se bi wo mo number aban wo ye useless aban pa guy ne say John Dramani Mahama. Wo ne ya adwen Only ya Mami hu no comment section ho e ho de hu hia me papa because post for no umbefa ho no enti mesrew se Mami hu adwen kire se wona ne ya adwen se John Dramani Mahama ana se bi ye ka aban o ye useless aban a se bi won nwen aban o munye badwemba wo se ye wura John Dramani Mahama wona ne ya adwen a twa comment section wo say yes na we are share mam what share fa ko TikTok so share fa ko your friends say WhatsApp, share for Facebook, share men per bed 10. Yes, share men per bed 10. Me da say.